We're live, pal, yeah. Welcome to the Drive of Sports, as Broken Matt Hardy would say, or in layman's terms, episode 193 of the Sports Drive, aka a Grinch bashing session, right here live on YouTube. I am the gloomy hump, Josh Lopez. I am here to be the host and producer of this rap bastard show. It's filled with non-PC humor. We have fun. We do talk about sports. We talk about comedy. We talk about waterfall and ear muffins.
Oh, yeah.
And let's not forget, folks, what today is. What's going on today? Woo, 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 woo.
Hey, Judy.
No, not yet, Frank. Not yet.
That's part of what today is.
It's Potluck Friday. Woohoo!
Woo!
Congrats there, Macarena brother. We've made it to Potluck Friday, the first Friday in July, and I'll drink to that with a Mountain Dew.
I just said yes.
Teddy Roosevelt, start with your Macarena shit.
You're a weirdo, man.
Anyways, like I said, this is a non-PC show, so if you're offended by foul language or ball busting, this show's not for you. We don't feel sorry for you. It's not our fault that you make yourself intentionally miserable at your work.
Yeah.
But the children want to
problem.
listen to actual sports talk.
What?
Listen about their teams.
And waterfall.
What?
Oh, come on. You can't give the children
Right
like that and talk about waterfall. What the heck?
Go ahead, Brownie.
Who gives a shit?
And then
What?
Jeez, Josh. Wow.
All right, folks. It's a tradition on this show. Oh, hey, Sam. What's your plans for the weekend? I heard the courts are going to get you off the hook for the summer, huh?
Oh, Judy, oh my goodness. I hate America. I'd rather live in Ethiopia. Oh, the courts are making me watch my kids throughout the entire summer. Oh, it is bad, Judy. Oh, you know what else? Oh my goodness, the courts have also ordered me to do something all day on Saturday with my kids. Otherwise, I'm going to have to be arrested and do community service or maybe go to prison. I got to tell you, I don't know what. Oh goodness, I probably have to take them to that stupid water park again. And not only that, I'll be hearing, are we done yet? Are we done yet? Are we done yet? Oh, I hate America. It's a communist country.
Sally,
Oh,
you know, I was at Walmart the other day, and one of the employees was blasting Fever Pitch out in the speakers, and my ears were about to explode. I come up to the guy and tell him to lower the effing movie, but he's like, I'm sorry, ma'am, I'm too busy eating my Subway pizza.
Yeah. Oh, come on. That's directed toward me. There's nothing wrong with the little Subway pizza and listening to Tessie and watching Fever Pitch and have Al Waterman send you a spot.
By the way, Sweet Caroline sucks. Anyways, let's get
Wow.
let's get into the Tommy Edwards introductions.
Why not Macarena brother?
Here
we go.
What?
Boy, am I on a roll.
All right, here we go. Let's start this bad boy off.
Sure.
Who muted me? Who muted me?
Best intro ever. Avery Bradley should have had this intro for this season. But oh well.
Stop it, Josh. I'm upset about this. It was not a good way to wake up this morning.
All right, shut up. Now, the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls.
Oh, yeah.
At 4 from Blue Bumblebee, Kentucky, we got a young man that's the owner of Kentucky Waterfall and Kentucky Fried Chicken, the Donnie Green beating up master, Andrew Browning.
what's going on, guys? It's gonna be a good show today. Shout out to my boy Chucky Smooth, that Mr. Sound turning himself.
What up, Chuck E. Cheese Smooth?
What up, Chuck E. Cheese Smooth?
The man in the middle, who resides in the state of Bumblefuck, Indiana.
At least there's a budget.
This young man is a product of the state of Illinois. He is a big Chicago Cubs fan, Bulls fan, Bears fan, and Blackhawks fan, and also respect to the White Sox as well. This young man is the Robert Shapiro of the Sports Drive, the big bag of win himself, Frank Sprankle.
He makes the outfits.
Well, I don't know. What are you talking about, Shawnee? Man, Shawnee, you gotta stay off the weed or the crack, or stay off the weed. Hey, Glory Hump. I guess the bag of wind just continues to get bigger every day.
I wonder who's blowing more wind, you or Cubs pitchers to these hitters.
Probably me. I mean, I'll be honest, my wind stinks though.
That's great.
Shawty, why do you think I'm never gonna get married?
Oh, come on. There's a lot of women out there.
Shawty, I'm way immature to get married, dude.
Oh, come on. There's a lot of women.
A 5'1" point guard from I don't know what the fuck college in Idaho, Montana, Kansas, and Sean's favorite state. Wait for it. New York City. This young man is the proprietor of Walmart Club. He's obsessed with Subway pizza. This guy gets a hard on for Jimmy Fallon. Here he is, the Walmart boy, Sean Man.
Here. Good morning, everybody, and we are back. Welcome, everybody, to the Sports Drive on this Friday, July 7th, 2017. Hope everybody had a good 4th of July. We're back as always. It's a very, very hot heat wave we got out here in Idaho. It's supposed to be up to 100 today. Yesterday it was 104 degrees. That's right, 104. Hot night. I slept pretty good, but I do not sleep well even with the AC on. Good morning to the host of the Sports Drive. There, and of course, Frank will bring him in. There's Browning, the Donnie Green boy, and then, of course, the Trump butt kisser is here as well, which is Frank, and he makes his Blue Bumblebee outfits. Good to be back as always, and, of course, first half of the baseball season, when we get to the update, very close to being done, by the way. Now we go back to Frank to bring in the host of the Sports Drive.
What do you want, dude?
Let's go with Howard Finkel.
Okay, the following intro is scheduled for anything but football. Football. Not so phenomenal. Introducing a guy who will be the special guest referee at whatever the next Braun Panties match will be. He is the Glowy Hump, Josh Lopez. Now I put myself on mute again. I don't want to hear that.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to a Potluck Friday, where we got a Grinch, we got a big bag of wind, we got a Gluey Hump, and we got a Brownie Master, and aka a Bowling Master as well.
We got the Macarena brother, we got Donnie Green boy, and we got Trump.
There's no such thing as a Macarena brother.
Yeah, dude.
Come on, there is.
It's like there's no such thing.
Shut. Sean, let me ask you this: you don't see me wearing Trump "Make America Great" shirts and hats, do you?
No, but you probably got it hidden in your closet.
I don't, Shawnee. I've never bought one. I've never owned one.
If you like Trump so much, you should.
Sean, do I ever shove Donald Trump down? I'm gonna ask you a question, Bully Hump. Do I ever shove Donald Trump down our throats on this show?
No.
Exactly.
But you
ask very often. I have previous shows that I've listened
to. Shove your feet to our screens and your kneecaps.
Blame Shawnee for that, dude. Blame Shawnee for that, dude.
You would laugh every time I'd go on a rant about Trump there, big Trump man. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, it's funny, dude.
Funny. Especially when the guy's a coward and he has no idea what he's doing. We're on the brink of war.
You know what, Shawnee? If I ran CNN, and God willing, I wish I did. Trust me, I would probably have a primetime show with you. And if you want to rip Trump, that's fine. I'm about freedom of speech. I'm about free opinions.
I would be surprised. That would be so frank.
I would hire you.
I'm automatically hired. You can rip Trump all you want.
Hey, should we make a petition to have me run CNN?
Oh no.
I'll hire you.
Well, the big word that Trump likes to use is fake, because he always says that CNN is fake news.
I'll make a lot of changes with CNN. Trust me, there will be a lot of changes.
Well, you got to make sure nobody curses. You got to make sure it's professional.
I don't care. I'll let people curse if they want on CNN.
Oh, come on.
Hey, you know what I'm going to call it? I'm going to call it ECNN, Extreme Cable News Network.
Well, think about ESPN and all the massive
Blah,
layoffs.
blah, blah, blah.
Because remember, if you work for ESPN, get cut, they'll just say to you, Josh, Browning, Frank, and I, we will let you go because we don't value your opinion. You have to do it under our policy and our rules.
Blah, 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 blah. What?
Quiet, Donnie Green boy. Oh.
Donnie Green, I bet you Donnie Green could put you through a table, dude.
I'm sure he would, but I'm just doing it.
Oh my goodness.
We haven't even gotten to the opening rants and we're already off the charts. All right, back to Josh. He's the host.
All right, folks, let's get to the opening rants.
Well, this ought to be really good. I'm waiting for this.
I swear to God, I hate using this word. You guys know this.
If, right?
Yep, here we go.
If I hear or see another link to the song Macarena, my head is going to explode. I have never been so cluttered in my Facebook feeds with Macarena. I wake up yesterday and I get a tag in the post for a freaking Walmart boy. Oh, hey Josh, look at the Macarena just for you. You can start setting up your Macarena dance.
Well, at least he didn't send you anything Boston sports, dude.
I hate the Macarena. It's one of the worst one-hit wonders of all time.
Josh, that song has
the Macarena.
Josh, that is just perfect for you because you hit me with the doggone Grinch, so I found something to counter to hit you and Snowman with it, and it is great. It was epic.
But come on, Sean, the Grinch.
Let's see the moves of the Macarena, people. Yeah, don't forget the 90s starts on CNN on Sunday, and the Macarena came out in the late 1990s.
Hey, don't forget Prozac was big in the 90s as well.
Okay, Sean, but it's not your turn for your opening rant, so shush.
I know.
All right. Shush, cállate. All right. I haven't used Spanish on here in a while, but anyway.
You don't need to, dude. I speak American English. I live in the United States.
American English, folks.
I do. I speak American English.
Speak Russian.
Going back to Walmart boy. Not only enough with the Macarena stuff, but enough with the Tom Brady's the GOAT nonsense. He'll never be the GOAT.
Best quarterback ever. Let's not forget he came back from a 25-point deficit.
And guess what? He was also behind Spygate, and he needed Nerf balls to win football games.
Also, the guy. Let's also understand this. The guy. Understand this too. The guy's married to a supermodel.
Yeah, Giselle.
What?
Remember when Giselle was shaking it and she was smiling after the Pats won the Super Bowl? Pretty epic. Yeah, Browning, you can sit there and shake your head there, Donnie Green.
Hey, let me ask you this, Shawnee. Let me ask you this. Should Giselle be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame? Hey, that's.
I would say that probably she should because she's.
Oh my God!
Yeah. Brady's the GOAT, everybody, because he knows how to get it done in the clutch.
And you know what? And Brady's good friends with the president.
Yeah, sure. Hit me with that, Frank.
That's true. You know,
he'll change his mind. No, he won't. He's a conservative Republican. I know that because I know that he was at Bush's State of the Union like back in 2004, I believe it was. So, yeah, Josh. But anyway, Macarena is just right up your alley. I'll play more of that and keep tagging you on it, and then I'll put it in the group messaging thing. And make sure you all shake it, everybody, with the Macarena.
Sean, are you going to do that, dude?
Go ahead, Josh. He's going to kick my butt.
Jeez.
No, he ain't.
All right, next part of my opening rant goes like this. I'm sorry, Frank. I know you're a Cubs fan and all, but your fan base is more insecure than Vince Russo is, man.
Hey,
I heard 3 Cub fans call into Cap's show yesterday on ESPN 1000 saying, "Oh, when is Joe Madden going to be on the hot seat? Oh, we need to blow this team up." Like, really, bro? How you gonna blow a team
Yeah,
up?
really.
They won the World Series.
Yeah, dude.
really.
It's just having it's just one of those years in which it's tough to repeat. Come on.
Thank God the White Sox actually swept their World Series because we didn't have this much crybabies and melodrama like the Cubs needed to win in 7 games. Holy fuck, man!
Hey, Chloe Hump, I just realized something. Do you think Cub fans are on the verge of dialing 911 for serious?
Yes.
It's just oh goodness. Hey, you know what? The Cubs got it handed to them yesterday. But you know what? Don't panic. It's just the Cubs. I don't expect them to win the World Series again this year. Next year, maybe. The year after, maybe. But my goodness, they need some retooling. They need some pitching help. But don't panic. But Joe Madden on the hand seat. Joe Madden on the hand seat. Shut the hell up.
But Cub fans are impatient. They want a championship. They want to keep winning championships.
I know that. No, I know. But it doesn't happen every year, Shawnee. Look at the Red Sox.
I know. I wanted to win 5, but they ran into a team called White Sox, and it pisses me off. They'll Duque, Josh. I'll never forget that.
Oh, gosh. Shawnee, they've won 2 World Series titles since the White Sox.
I'm only kidding. I'm only joking. White Sox were just the better team that year because they were 99.
Hey, Chloe Hump. You know what? Chicago sports fans are weirdos.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, really, they're a bunch of weirdos.
They can be, and they don't have any patience. Even Boston sports fans, I have to admit, we never really had any patience either when teams weren't doing very well. You have to be relaxed. Ownerships have to build their teams.
Oh, my goodness, the Bulls are going to suck next year. No!
And they're like going, it's gone on 20 years since the last Bulls championship. We need to win.
No!
Any more opening rants there, host?
Last part of my opening rant goes like this. Donald Trump sucks and also Bon Jovi sucks.
Bon Jovi, I didn't expect that one, dude.
Who wants to go next?
I guess I'll...
Me?
Anybody.
I'll go. I'll make Donnie Green tap. Like, although the shootings got to stop in Chicago. That's what I'll say. Enough's enough.
I'll go next, and this one I'll start off with Trump. Okay, Trump. You know, you better. I hope everything is going well with you in your meeting with President Putin of Russia, because I watched last night that things are still not because of the hacking scandal, and Russia's got really bad weapons that are very capable of striking the United States. You better work out difficulties, Trump, because I'm telling you, if you don't get the issues fixed with Russia, Russia would be a lot more dangerous than North Korea. And most of all, Trump, you say that you're going to send in the feds. But I go on the news and I look at CBS Network and they report there were 115 people wounded in Chicago.
I'll give you that one, Charlie. I'll give you that one, dude.
At least 15 people killed. Trump, you came out and said you're going to send the feds. Where are they? I mean, good grief. It's already the 7th of July.
I'm with you there, dude.
And you're not going to, and it was over. I hate saying this. I don't like seeing it happen, but I'm not surprised that it had to happen over the 4th of July, because I can tell you, there are people that really do get boozed up and are really violent and wild and crazy and weird on the 4th of July. I was only busting Josh's chops, but it really is true. And I'm not surprised. And it's sad. It breaks my heart that every time I see it, I'm like going, oh, Josh and Snowman. And I know, Frank, you don't live in Chicago.
I live close. I live pretty darn close, I'll tell you that. Yeah,
but it breaks my heart. Please be safe. I just shows just how violent a country we really are, and it's sad. I was like going, wow. I just said, Josh has to fight for his life every day. So does Snowman. So does, Frank, even though Frank is not close, like I said, but it's just, it's horrible. And I'm like saying, Trump, you better start moving in on this thing because before things really get bad, and you could see more innocent life be lost by just mean-spirited people with the rifle or with the pistol. And then
I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one about the Fed, Shawnee. I'll give you that one.
Yeah. But you better, and Trump, you better start doing something with North Korea. I mean, North Korea is getting scary because they had a missile that was very close to striking Alaska. And Kim Jong-un is a very evil, evil person. So something better be done about that, because people are getting real scared and nervous about war breaking out with North Korea. But look, North Korea is a small country. We have allies that can go in there and completely take them out. But Russia, on the other hand, is a country I've always been concerned about because, remember, United States-Russia relations haven't always been the best. The next part of an opening rant goes directed to Chris Sale. Chris Sale! Josh is going to get a laugh out of this and say, Frank, what the hell was the matter with you last night? I watched the game against the Rays, and where were your pitches? You were awful. You had a high pitch count. You were in the 70s or 80s by the 5th inning. I'm like, good gosh.
Just one bad start, dude. My goodness.
The Red Sox are playing the hottest ball right now to end the first half of the season, and Sale, you're not doing a very good job. You didn't do a very good job last night. However, Red Sox, thank you for turning it around because it was just a matter of time before they were going to start doing very well. They have overtaken a lot of teams in that weak American League East. 49-37 makes me happy. They are doing very well. I hope they can keep this up because if the Red Sox and Astros happen to meet up in the American League Championship Series, that would be probably a really good series, maybe a 6 or 7 game series. But anyway, I just am very proud of the Sox play. I'm also very happy that the Boston Celtics got Gordon Hayward. That was a very, very big move because Danny Ainge was taking a lot of heat and criticism because they didn't get Paul George. I hope they can get Mark Gasol, and maybe Carmelo Anthony will go to the Boston Celtics. We'll see what ends up happening.
No.
Huh?
No.
Carmelo's not going there.
Yeah, dude. Wait. Why would you want Carmelo? Johnny, why would you want that distraction to be?
Correct me if I'm wrong, about 5 or 6 months ago, Carmelo did point out and say that all good players would want to go play and put on the green and white.
Yeah, but Carmelo should.
By the way, Danny H., I'll say this, though. Much respect for you as a player, but for you to decide to not only trade away Avery Bradley, but also put Jake Crowder and Marcus Smart on the market, and you already lost Kelly Olynyk to the Miami Heat the other day. Danny H., you need a bench. You know, Isaiah Thomas is a great player and all, but to just expect to only have him and Gordon Hayward on your roster, you're doing yourself no favors.
Well, that's a good point. And with Danny Ainge, I can tell you a lot of people, including me, have been very critical of him. I mean, ever since he took over as director of basketball operations in May of 2003, I was very disappointed with him because I was like saying, Danny, you got to get it together and find some way. I said you played a big part on the 84 and 86 Celtic teams, but you need to get it together and start making moves and get this team right back on track. And I give it to them. I mean, you got to give it to Ainge. I mean, at least the fact is they won one championship, and that was when they won it in 08 with the big 3 that they had. But ever since then, you know, they've had a chance to maybe win 3, or maybe they should have won 3 or 4 championships. That didn't happen. And then I was upset that, you know, we wanted to go back to another rebuilding project. And I'm like going, Danny, Celtic fans are not going to tolerate the rebuilding. Look, it took 20 years.
Yeah, my goodness. That's
you have to remember, after 86, when they won their 16th championship, it took 22 years until they won the title. They dealt with the tragedies of Len Bias and Reggie Lewis, which was heartbreaking. And then they had all these bad years, and then Ainge came in there and came back to the Celtics, and people were very critical of him. So he needs to get it together and start making the moves. They need rebounding. Hey, Donnie Greenboy, shut up over there. I'm kidding.
Somebody said I'm done. I think I was going home.
Anyway, and the last opening rant this is a weather opening rant. Send us some cool air. It's hot outside.
What are you doing?
Yesterday.
Blah blah blah. You are where you are, dude. You choose where to live. Where you are, where you live, dude.
Yeah, and we'll be very happy to send Chicago 104-degree weather, and even in the bluegrass state of Kentucky out there.
No, thank you. No shot.
But Josh, this is
I'm gonna pull a cap here. No shot.
But Josh, we got a heat wave. We got a heat wave for the next few weeks. Come on, what is this?
That's what you get for living where you live. Like,
yeah, dude. That's what I said. Yeah, exactly.
Then I say this: if we're gonna have a heat wave, let's all go down to Antarctica. I'm sure we would love spending time with the penguins.
Yeah, let's go to Guam.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah, let's go to Guam or let's go to Antarctica.
Dude, you guys love Guam too.
Is there
the
a good
hell's a
waterfall down
bomb
there as
anyway?
well?
Oh yeah, dude, trust me, especially the beaches, dude. Trust me, I think there are, dude.
And I know, Frank, since you're talking about beaches, Josh will say, Josh will be like, great waterfall. Anyway, well, I'll try to stay hydrated. It's supposed to be another really hot one. 100 today, 104 yesterday. So I got home from work, and I just stayed where it was nice and cool. I guess now it's Browning's turn for an opening rant. All right, Browning.
I don't have anything but PTW weekend Friday tonight.
Yes!
PTW Paris, Kentucky. And
all right.
And this Sunday night, Georgetown, Kentucky, even though that's a Great Balls of Fire's pay-per-view tonight.
And by the way, we're going to be making our predictions for Great Balls of Fire later on.
Oh, jeez.
Brownie.
Stop it, Donnie Green boy.
Donnie who?
Yeah, exactly.
I was waiting for that. Yeah, I was waiting. And then Avery Bradley to the Pistons. That's
he's in the Motor City, Walmart boy. Yeah,
that makes me throw up.
Dude, do it already. If you're gonna throw up, then do it already, dude.
All right, breaking news. All right, this comes out of San Antonio. I don't know if we went over this already and talked about it, but free agent forward Rudy Gay has reached a 2-year contract, $17.2 million deal with the San Antonio Spurs.
Good for him.
I like Rudy Gay, but he's injury prone.
Yeah.
Well, he's playing for Greg Popovich there, Josh. Don't forget that now.
Okay. Gary Payton and other players play for Phil Jackson. They're injury prone too.
Well, yeah, don't forget the breakup of the Lakers in 2004 after they lost to the Pistons. I love that.
By the way, that may have been one of the oldest teams I've ever seen in my entire life. That 03-04 Lakers. Karl Malone really with Shaq. Come on, man.
Karl Malone and Gary Payton and everybody picked LA to go to the finals that year and win it, but then they lost it, and Karl Malone was not a big factor, and LA was very slow and lost to the Pistons. Breaking news.
Again. Wow, big day.
Well, let's hope and pray that this gets better. Cleveland Indians manager Terry Francona.
Yes, I heard.
Heart procedure out for All-Star game.
He's coming back after the All-Star break, but take it easy, Terry. Take it easy.
Well, he's had that problem before. Even when he was with the Red Sox, he had a bit of a heart procedure.
Take it easy, Terry. Take it easy.
And by the way, here's another thing. ESPN, the magazine, has already got their body issues out. Make sure you check out the body issues. And Josh
I will not watch body water. No.
Josh, you always talk about waterfall.
Yeah, I talk about waterfall, but I'm not going to go on the sports male athletes naked.
Yeah, Sean, I know you wish you could probably see Boston sports athletes naked.
Frank, let's not forget that Julian Edelman and Isaiah Thomas both were nude, okay? And I quickly...
You probably saved those pictures.
Yeah, dude. Sean, you're a
girlfriend. You stop that. I have a girlfriend.
Sean, can we see a picture of your girlfriend, please? Not now, but at some point over the next couple weeks.
Yeah, she's wonderful. She's a great girlfriend. I could do that. Okay, let's see.
A little bit about your play that you're doing.
I
will soon. Another breaking news story.
Man.
The NBA is coming up with the big deals. How about this? Veteran Vince Carter agrees to join the Sacramento Kings on a 1-year contract.
He's still playing.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, I thought he retired.
I was like 5 years old when Vince Carter got drafted to the NBA.
Started his career, Josh, with the Toronto Raptors. Vince Carter, of course, is 40 years old. He's agreed to a 1-year, $8 million contract with the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah. How many minutes is he going to play? Like 2 minutes?
Dude, I was surprised that Zach Randolph went to the Kings.
Frank would say that. How many minutes is he going to play? Like 2 minutes? I know. The NBA.
What?
Okay, so you wanted to know what I'm doing for the play.
Oh yeah, sure. Why not? Might as well.
I am Lazar Wolf. I play one of the fathers or one of the papas in Lazar Wolf that's coming out in November for Fiddler on the Roof. It is a Russian play that I'm doing. I don't know. I don't have much of what I have. I do have to sing in front of the audience. I'm singing a song called Tradition, and I even have a little bit of beer. I even mentioned some.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's a interesting part. I have to sing it more, and I have to get used to the lines. So 17th, 18th, and 19th of November, my big performance. I will be starring in the big upcoming feature of Fiddler on the Roof.
Will Putin? Hey, let me ask you. Will Putin be on hand?
No, Putin won't be on hand. How the hell is he got to come all the way to Idaho to watch me perform? Good grief.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe somebody was streaming live for him, dude. I don't know.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
What?
Also, we are only a few weeks away from NFL training camp.
Can we just enjoy the summer, dude? We'll talk about training camp later, dude.
Yeah, Bears, bear down.
But come on, Frank, we're not that far off from the Hall of Fame game coming up in August.
What's
What's the matter with the Hall of Fame game, Frank? Do you guys ever watch the Hall of Fame game in Ohio?
That's okay, but it's not the foot. But you know, after about 3 weeks of the preseason, it's forever boring.
That's true.
I'm thinking about going to the Bears Broncos preseason game in early August.
I bet the season tickets are hard.
But I remember staying home and watching on TV. Are you nuts? I don't.
Oh, here's something. Colin Kaepernick, Josh, get ready. Here we go. On Independence Day in the United States, free agent quarterback Colin Kaepernick posted a video on social media of his trip to, how do you spell this? Ghana, Guana, I think that's what's called, where he traveled to find his, quote, personal independence. He posted a video on Twitter with the message asking, quote, how can we truly celebrate independence on a day that intentionally robbed our ancestors of theirs? That's what Colin Kaepernick said. Ouch. Now, we all know that Colin Kaepernick has received a lot of criticism because he refused to stand up for the national anthem. I wonder if people still feel but don't have any respect. I think he's the most disliked athlete since LeBron James.
And then,
oh, gosh.
And then
Trump butt kisser and Donnie Green boy say and then. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Donnie who?
yeah, dude.
Browning. I knew that was coming. Oh my gosh! Wow.
Hey, Sean,
Josh,
we gotta look up wrestling by Coeur d'Alene, dude.
Josh, oh yeah, come on out to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. I had a conversation with Josh about this. Remember, Josh, I was walking home from my job interview, and I told you there's all kinds of stuff to do out here in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. All kinds of stuff.
Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
What the hell? I went on a date with my girlfriend and her niece, and I went to I went on roller coaster rides, and they were awesome. I would love to see all of you try to at least go on a ride.
Oh, I want a David Ortiz roller coaster.
Josh, I'm going to tell you, there is a ride called Aftershock, and you go upside down. Do any of you have
never catch me at any roller coaster?
I've
park.
been
What the hell, Josh? Expand your roller coaster
I
ride.
hate roller coasters.
Hey, Sean, I have a feeling you're the type of guy that opens your car door for her.
You know what, Frank? Be
I'm
careful.
sure like that. Be careful.
Yeah.
I'm just complimenting you.
I know. I actually do for her, and she really appreciates it. But yeah, Silverwood Theme Park is a good thing to do, Josh, in Idaho. If you all come out here, what?
You probably drive a better car than me, too. I know Shawnee probably drives a better car than me.
There's also laser tag at Triple Play Family Theme Park.
Yes!
That's where I go bowling, everybody. That's where I go to the bowling alley.
I used to love laser tag when I was in junior high.
Yep.
I did.
They got great water parks too.
We actually used to make it. We actually used to make. I used to get in fights in laser tag. No joke.
Nice.
I used to get physical fights. No, really.
I believe it.
What?
Donnie Green boy and Trump butt kisser just can't stop. Josh, should I play some Macarena on the air? No.
Unless you're paying the SEC copyright.
Yeah, dude. We don't want to get sued here, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I got another minute before I got a long update I got to go for.
No, go ahead. Why don't you read it now, dude? Just start it now.
And then
Well, I got a little bit of time. And just remember, it's July 7th. We're not to December yet. So save all your Grinch and Christmas stuff for later.
It's not a Grinch thing.
Oh my God.
Dude, where's my card, man?
Yeah, dude.
That also goes for you, Scrooge boy, the guy who lit the gas mask Scrooge boy down in Miami, Florida. I'm glad you all like the Macarena and the good chat thing. I was waiting for that, Josh. I was waiting for that.
Wait, so I got a question. Why do you mention we have a lawn update? It's only baseball, dude.
Well, let's not forget, there's some other stuff going on in the sports world.
Yeah, we we got a WWE pay-per-view. Wait about the PTW, dude. You got PTW tonight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Welcome everybody. Now we're ready. Welcome everybody to the sports update for the Sports Prime. We have a lot of stuff to get to. Let's not forget that there's also the World Cup of Soccer that is going on, where we watch players kick a soccer ball back and forth. I mean, and watch the goalies.
Not me, but maybe you, but not me.
But yeah, Josh, World Cup of Soccer. Don't forget about that.
Okay.
All right, here's our action for today from Major League Baseball. From Wrigley Field this afternoon, the Pittsburgh Pirates will take on the Chicago Cubs.
Next.
Yes, Frank, I know you'll probably be paying close attention to that. That's at 1:20 Central Time. Pirates.
By the way, one more boy. I'm gonna play the shut up for a game that I'm not interested. So this
really cool. Dude, I gotta hear this, dude.
The San Diego Padres taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Now, how boring of a game is that? Come on, how would you all feel if you watched the 36-49 Padres against the 28-56 Phillies
for that game?
Well, you can sit there and eat
Frank makes a good point about this. Like when it comes to football games, you have a big ass widescreen television that you can watch with surround sound, and you can feel like you're at the game without paying over $200 to go to the game in person.
Hey, Glory Help! I'm gonna give you Glory Help. I gotta give you tickets for the Bears Steelers game. I actually looked at that, dude.
Let's go for that one, actually.
Hell no! Why? Okay, listen. Here's the thing. I got NFL Red Zone. I can watch every single NFL game. But Glory Help, take the Bears and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay. I'm on Gold Coast Tickets, which is located right near your United Center. Gold Coast Tickets. Okay.
That's close by my house.
Okay. Well, you know what I'm talking about. Gold Coast. Yeah. Why am I going to pay? Do you know what the cheapest ticket is for the game? The Bears-Steelers game according to Gold Coast.
It has to be over 100.
Dude, it's over 200. It's 216. Dude, $216. Why am I going to pay $216? Go up 35, 36 rows, even though I'm healthy. Sit midway in a section, have to get up, and then somebody's got to pass hot dogs and beer along, and I got to pass it over, and then I got to pass the money, and then the change back. When I could be home watching it on 65 inches of beautiful Sony technology. Why?
Other action to get to.
Interleague. You know, we'll go to a Cubs Sox game.
That's a lot cheaper.
Right? Yeah, it's a lot cheaper. It'll probably have more fun.
You know what? And I'll be expecting you guys to be calling me when you're at the ballpark. That'll be awesome. Interleague play tonight. It'll be the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the struggling and fading New York Yankees. That's right, fading Yankees. They have been horrible. And just when everybody thought that they were going to be so good because Aaron Judge is having a big year and he tied Joe DiMaggio, big deal. The Yankees have just sucked and gone and been bad. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. And I just said it was just a matter of time before the Yankees would start going on a slump. They're not that good, 21-9, 38-23, and then they've gone downhill. The next game.
All the guys Aaron Judge. Beyond that, they suck. I'm with you.
Yeah. The other game to get to from Nationals Park in Washington, D.C., it'll be the Atlanta Braves taking on the Washington Nationals. It'll be Max Scherzer going against R.A. Dickey. And by the way, the Nationals are on pace of going to the playoffs again this year, but everybody's wondering, will this Nationals team finally win a playoff series in their franchise history?
Not with Dusty Baker, dude. Dusty
choked. I'm giving an Alex Ovechkin vibe with Bryce Harper.
Other action to get to, the team that is the best team in Major League Baseball, that's right, it's the Houston Astros. They're just tearing it up, and it looks like they're going to be well on their way to maybe being the American League representative. They'll be.
And then
what?
Shut up!
Jesus, dude. I can't believe you.
Do a damn update with you guys squawking away right there. Houston Astros. All right, Houston Astros taking on the Toronto Blue Jays tonight at the Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. Yeah, up in the Rogers Center. Josh, what do you think of that Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario?
It's all right.
Dude, it used to be the Sky Dome.
Toronto has some very good Dasani waterfall up there.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
I knew that.
I've never been to Toronto, but I heard it's good up there.
Hey, going home. Toronto is the sister city of Chicago, dude.
I knew
really?
exactly. I knew exactly that was going to come out. I knew that was happening.
Now I wonder why a lot of Blue Jay. Now I know why a lot of Blue Jay fans go to Guaranteed Rate Field for.
I don't know, dude.
Red Sox sweeping the Blue Jays over that weekend was epic. Anyway, Progressive Fielding. I'm so used to the Indians place called Jacobs Field, and I think Frank would agree with me about that. Jacobs.
I didn't know I would agree. I didn't know I'm going to agree with you.
Oh, come on. We remember how great some of those Indian teams were in the 90s.
That word.
Anyway, the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Indians in the American League Central matchup. The Tigers not the same. They're 38-46. Justin Verlander trade rumors are coming around. I would love to see
for you. This is breaking news.
Tom
Brady is set to release a new book called the TB12 Method. Tom Brady is about to release a book about his career, but I think we should change the title of that book to "How Did I Get Away with Cheating?"
You know what? Tom Brady is a 5-time Super Bowl champion. He should have.
Wait. Is he like Booker T here? Or is he like Booker T?
Five-time
Super Bowl WCW champion.
And a guy that should have won 7 Super Bowls, but screw those Giants anyway. All right. Anyway, Tropicana Field, St. Petersburg, Florida. The Boston Red Sox will take on the Tampa Bay Rays. Browning is off the charts. Red Sox taking on the Rays, Tropicana Field. How about this from the Globe Life Park? From Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. It will be the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim taking on the Texas Rangers. Shut up!
Hey, I'm being respectful here. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I know you are.
That's a rarity. It's a rarity for the big win to be
How about this? From a ballpark that the Mann family really enjoys, from Target Field, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, it'll be the Baltimore Orioles at the Minnesota Twins.
By the way, Tom Thibodeau, I forgot this in my opening rant. You could bring back any former Bulls player that you had on your squad. You're not beating the Warriors, jackass.
Hey, you know what? That's a nice ballpark, but a roof should have been built over it, or a retractable roof at least.
Yeah.
Oh, come on! They like Target Field. The Mann family
it looks a lot like a funeral every day.
But come on! It's better than the Metrodome.
You look at the skies and you're like, man, it's just the beach.
You know, my dad's side of the family did
I
not.
thought that was Cleveland. Growing up, I thought that was Cleveland, dude.
No, Cleveland's just the shithole of life.
Oh, okay.
My dad's side of the family did not like the Metrodome because the Metrodome was a dump, and that place collapsed with snow. I'll never forget when Favre and the Vikings played, and they had to go to Detroit because the roof collapsed because of a big snowstorm that hit in the Metrodome.
Mm-hmm.
From Busch Stadium tonight, it'll be the New York Mets taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Get ready for this one. Interleague play from Coors Field from Denver, Colorado. The Chicago White Sox at the Colorado Rockies. Josh will be looking forward to that for his sports articles.
And then,
yeah, Josh, another interleague play game. Your favorite team, the White Sox, taking on the Rockies.
White Sox.
Well, I don't know what's happening to Colorado, but it seems like they're going on a bit of a slump. They're 50-38.
Man.
And the Cubs would love to have 50 wins.
Cubs fans would kill for that.
Their fans are panicking on local radio. It's kind of funny, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you know what? They're calling 911, going off to 911 to innocent 911 operators.
Joe Madden on the hot seat. Hot seat or not?
Other matchups to get to on this Friday night from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. It'll be the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks. Safeco Field, it'll be the Oakland Athletics against the Seattle Mariners.
What's so safe about where the Mariners play, dude?
Well, what's the matter with Safeco Field, Frank? Do you like that ballpark, Safeco Field?
That looks nice. Hey, you know what? At least they have a retractable roof, unlike Target Field.
Other action to get to. Interleague play, Josh. Get ready for this one for your sports articles. It'll be the Kansas City Royals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Man.
Dodgers, by the way, are the best team in the National League right now. 58.
They are. That's not a surprise, though.
Question is, if the Dodgers keep this up, everybody, will the Dodgers be the National League representative and maybe win the World Series for the first time in 29 years?
Potentially, yes. Look what happened to the Cubs 2 years ago. They got swept in the NLCS, went on to win the World Series. Maybe it's the Dodgers' turn to take the next step.
Maybe it will, but my Uncle Dave is not a Twins fan. He's a Dodgers fan, and he rubs it in my face about the Dodgers.
Do you have
and I'm
any
like,
family members in Texas?
I don't have any family members in Texas. I
Right.
I thought I had a cousin that used to live down in the Lone Star State. And lastly, it'll be the Miami Marlins taking on a team that was expected to be good this year, but they're not. It will be the San Francisco Giants. How sad are they? 34-53. I wonder if Bruce Bochy.
Wow.
I think once the White Sox get good and they're past the rebuild phase, I would like to see Bruce Bochy as the manager of the White Sox.
You know, Bruce is a veteran, Josh. It would be just maybe the thing for them since
Am
the
I
White
off
Sox.
on that big win?
No, I'll say
Nothing
this.
that can happen.
Let's say Bruce Bochy were to get fired at the end of the season. I'll say this. He may not manage the White Sox. You want to know why? The White Sox may not change managers, Glowy Home.
I like Rich Reed. I want to make that clear.
I do too. I do too. I like what he did with the Cubs. They improved. They were under 500, but they improved. But here's the thing: Bruce Bochy will have a job before the White Sox offer him one. Trust me.
I'll make this quick here, Josh, since we got to get done this day. American League East, Red Sox 49-37, Yankees 44-39, the Rays 45-42, the Blue Jays 40-45, the Orioles 40-45. This keeps up, everybody. I say the Red Sox will definitely win the American.
All right, Sean, you're being biased now. You didn't give any. You're being biased now, dude.
Hey, man, they've been the hottest team over the last couple of weeks.
No bias.
American League Central, the Cleveland Indians are at 45-39, the Royals 44-40, the Minnesota Twins, they are a much improved team than they were last year by this time. They're 44-41. The Tigers are at 38-46, and the White Sox 37-47. Let's make this quick. What do you guys think of the American League Central? Who's going to win it? I still think the Indians. I got to give it to the Indians, Frank. I still think they're going to win the American League Central.
I do too. I don't think.
By the way, Sean, my thoughts on a Cleveland team winning a championship, well, it's a little bit something like this.
What is it, dude?
one more time for good measure.
I want to speed this up. American League West, we pretty much know who's going to be winning that division. The Houston Astros. I'm going to just say it quickly. Leave it because all the other teams are bad. National League. The Nationals are 50-35. The Braves are 41-43. The Mets, it's surprising. They were expected to be good this year. They're 38-45. The Marlins, they sit at 38-46. And lastly, a team that has not won a World Series in 9 years, 28-56. They've just gone downhill, the Phillies have. I don't think the Phillies have been the same since they lost in 2011, and that was against the Cardinals. Yep. National League Central, the Brewers, they are 48-40. The Cubs are 42-43. The Cardinals, 41-44. Pirates are 40-46. And lastly, the Reds, they are 37-48. To the National League West, I'm going to say it just right here very quickly. I think the team that's going to come out of it, LA Dodgers, 58-29. And
we know that.
There. Back to Josh for On This Day in Sports History and the birthday shout-outs.
Oh
my goodness.
What do you mean that?
Brownie. Hey, me and Brownie are like the Usos during the rap battle.
Oh, man. That was awesome.
You guys are actually.
So, Josh, what happened on July 7th on this day in sports history, bud? And by the way, first half of the season ends on Sunday. Get ready for Major League Baseball All-Star Game, and then next week is the The ESPY Awards are coming up next week.
Yeah, your boy Aaron Judge is going to win the home run derby.
No, yeah.
Shut up! Oh, that's sad.
Hey, Sean, what is it? Aaron Judge win it? You want us to call you up?
If Aaron Judge went to the Red Sox, I'd get myself an Aaron Judge Red Sox.
Oh, he's going to go put himself on mute.
Hey, Sean, let me ask you this. Are you going to torch all of Porter Lane if Aaron Judge wins the All-Star?
Oh, my God.
I'll be physically emotional is what I'll be.
Oh, boy.
Thank you very much.
Physically and emotionally? What physically? Dude, what do you mean physically?
He'll probably need Waterfall to pick up his spirits that night.
Hey, Macarena brother, I'll still be in deep mourning and crying and stuff.
You know what, Sean? I think I'm going for Aaron Judge. Just
I haven't heard that in a while. Deep mourning.
Guys, I'm going for Aaron Judge. I don't know about you, but go Aaron Judge.
All right, folks.
Come on, it's like he's got 29 home runs. All right, on this day in sports history. Oh, you bastards.
I'm going to say 1937 during the All-Star game. Earl Averill hit a line drive that broke one of Dizzy Dean's toes.
Oh, man.
Ouch!
There you
I
go.
just said that.
I'll say 1953. The Dodgers set a major league record when they got a home run in their 24th consecutive game. By the way, MLB baseball broke the regular season month record for home runs last month. So
Nice.
Yeah.
I guess Jose Canseco needs to find out what a new conspiracy theory.
That's funny.
Honestly,
Oh,
1964, Shea Stadium hosts his first and only All-Star game.
Well, Shea Stadium, I'm sorry. One of my friends said that Shea Stadium actually was a dump. I would agree with that a little bit.
All right. I'd say 2003 in Florida, Darrell Armstrong, formerly of the Orlando Magic, was arrested after being accused of fighting with a female police officer outside of a nightclub. Armstrong was booked into Orange County Jail on charges of battery on a law enforcement officer and resisting without arrest.
Was that
resisting arrest without violence?
Buddy, was that 2003? Is that what you're saying? 03?
Yeah, 2003, yep.
Oh, I think I remember a little bit about that. Oh, yeah.
That's all messed up, dude.
Yeah,
That was right around the time before Kobe Bryant got himself in trouble, because we all know what happened in July of 03. I mean,
Dude, he was acquitted, dude. Well, wasn't he? He was acquitted, dude. He didn't get himself in trouble.
yeah, he was very fortunate.
Yeah, dude, don't slander Kobe, man.
Can't.
Birthday shout-outs. Happy 24th birthday to Allie Brooke, who's one of the singers from the pop group Fifth Harmony.
Nice.
They're one of the mainstream pop acts now these days. Probably knows what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm out of touch with pop.
Yep.
77th birthday to one of the greatest drummers of all time, Ringo Starr.
Oh.
Yeah, Ringo.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've always enjoyed Ringo Starr. One of my favorite songs, It Don't Come Easy. That's a good song. It Don't Come Easy.
Happy birthday, Ringo.
And then,
Happy birthday, Ringo Starr.
All right. Happy 51st birthday to comedian Jim Gaffigan. He's actually born from Elgin, Indiana, actually.
Interesting, dude.
nice.
He was on That 70s Show. Also, Hot Pursuit, 13 Going on 30, a lot of other movies. Jim Gaffigan is an underrated actor. I'll say that. From a comedian standpoint, he's pretty good. All right. Happy 53rd birthday to Tanya Banks, who's a reality star from the Little Women of L.A. Those shout out to her.
Okay.
I'm surprised they have reality shows about midgets.
Midgets?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
All right. Waterfall alert.
Oh.
Happy 27th birthday to dancer Catherine McCormick. Type that in on
Okay.
Google machine.
Not waterfall alert.
Well, there you go. Yep.
Catherine.
Well, we're almost 2 minutes away from station identification.
By the way, you want to talk about Waterfall? How about Allison Brie from Glow? Holy fuck, man.
I know
I've heard of her.
I've
I've heard of her, dude.
Mamma
we
mia.
are almost
Mamma
down to just
Let me
about
know
a
when you
minute.
guys find Catherine McCormick.
Catherine
Okay,
McCormick.
Catherine McCormick. Catherine McCormick.
And Josh, we are down to a minute before your big introduction for station identification. And I know
Dude, Captain
Frank will.
McCormick died in 1967.
No, the dancer from
Oh, the dancer.
Anything You Can Dance.
Oh, damn. I don't know. I don't watch that show, dude. I got better things to do in my life. But yeah, she's still alive. She was born in 1990. Yep. I agree, dude.
Yep. She's only 4 years older than me, so I might have a shot.
And 9 years older than me. And, dude, she's 9 years younger than me, so I probably have a shot, too.
No, you have a no shot.
Yeah, you know what? I'm immature anyway with my demeanor of gas and all.
Well,
right.
You know what? The saying goes, there's a lot of fish in the sea.
Oh, quick. We're 1 minute away from the update.
You got 17 seconds.
All right. I'll give you 10 seconds, dude. All right, here we go. 10, 9, what? 8, what? 7, what? 6, what? 5, what? 4, what? 3, what? 2, what? 1, what? All yours, Blue Helm. Take it away, dude.
This is The Herd, whatever you may be and how you may be listening. I'm a jackass streaming live on FS1. You can also listen to me on iHeartRadio and Sirius XM. I'm accompanied by Waterfall in Kristen Leahy.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
We'll be doing the Herd Line News at the bottom of the hour.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
Back to you, Richard. All right, here we go. Back to the birthday shots before we get into the back shower. Happy 39th birthday to Birdman, Chris Anderson, formerly of the Miami Sheet, as Walmart Boy likes to call them.
The Birdman, who also was with the Denver Nuggets. Let's not forget about the Birdman.
All right, 2 more. Happy 35th birthday to rapper Cassidy. And then last one we'll do today. Happy 25th birthday, one for waterfall purposes. Sophie Simmons. She's the pop singer from the X Factor.
Nice.
Don't watch that show either. Oh, we got one more, dude.
Yeah, Sophie Simpson.
No, we got one more shout out.
All right, who is it? Happy birthday to anybody that we forgot to mention as well.
Yeah, we just don't know you, dude.
Yeah,
nothing personal. Yeah, that's right. Happy birthday. Good point. And then, of course, happy anniversary to anybody who was married on this day. Happy anniversary to my cousin, Crystal, who married Blaine 10 years ago. I was at the wedding, and it was quite an entertaining wedding I was at.
My cousin got married a year ago.
Yeah. So summer's a good time to get married. It's the best time, especially June. It seems like it's the month of weddings. All righty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we got Frank here with the Shocks.
Yeah, you get the point, dude.
We got Donnie Greenboy, we got the Macarena brother, and we got the Trump butt kiss. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's the Skippy Bayless Bash Shower by Sean Ross Mann, not the Grinch.
Okay, indeed it is you.
That's right.
It is time for the Skippy Bayless Bash.
I thought.
All day long. And now it is
What?
But now.
What?
No, we don't have to hear jock stars.
Yeah.
There you go, Frank. I like that. He doesn't even realize he's muted.
Who the fuck muted me? Frank!
We all know Bayless is a moron, but now.
We don't have to hear jock. We don't have to hear that, dude.
Skippy Bayless Bash Shower is brought to you by Cuss Cutters and Subway.
Yeah.
Who's muting me over here?
No free advertising.
I'm innocent.
I don't know. Take that and shut up. All right, how many mice do we have today, Josh, since we're back after the nice holiday week when we were watching fireworks going off? And remember, Mr. Macarena, brother, that 4th of July is a day to enjoy the independence and watching the day of fireworks and having barbecues and enjoying baseball games.
I get enjoy baseball games every day. What's different about the independence?
Independence Day is a special holiday, Frank. Let's not forget that. It's a federal holiday. Let's not forget that now.
We're going to have a Billy Buckner level of quotes today. What was his jersey number with the Red Sox?
6.
No. I'll switch it up then because they're small. I have a couple options that I could go with. All right, here we go. I'm going to go with a guy who was recently let go for the Boston Celtics.
Uh-oh.
Kelly Olynyk level of quotes.
Are you telling me that's 41 mice?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Ah!
Jeez.
Goodness! Can't believe
Gone
that.
collected.
Help me, help me, help me, help me!
I'm cool collecting what
Jeez.
Ronnie said. Sean, you act like you're 30, dude. Really?
But damn, this guy doesn't stop. I get pissed off with his opinions and comments.
You haven't even got to
Who
one
pissed-
quote yet.
Yeah, well, let me ask you, who pisses you off more, Skip Bayless or Donald Trump?
Frank, I have a reply for your question.
Good. What is
The
it?
answer is,
What
You
is
can't pick both. You can't pick both. You can't pick both.
No.
One or
yes,
the other.
I can, you Trump butt kisser. I can pick both if I want to. This is America. I'm entitled to a goddamn opinion, and I'm sorry, children, for getting a little bit upset and feisty about it, but I have a right to say that both of those people do hurt me off. Ah!
Oh.
Let's begin the bash out.
Yeah, let's. We can get
Breaking news.
Cannot
Breaking
believe
news.
it.
beep, 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 beep. Jeez, we can't even start the pitch.
Yeah.
The
Man.
Detroit Pistons have renounced Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and making him an unrestricted free
Wow.
agent.
Congratulations.
Sucks. They took Avery Bradley
Guys,
away.
let's face it, it's gonna be Cleveland Golden State in the NBA Finals again next year.
I ain't watching that shit. I
I
swear,
won't
to
either.
God, I swear to God, in the case that's the fourth straight finals between those two, I'm not watching it.
But Josh
No
and
shot.
Frank, it's a quadruple finals, and we realize that NBA ratings are going to go high and high and high.
Screw the ratings.
No.
I don't care if you had the highest ratings ever since sliced bread. If the product sucks, it sucks. I hate that argument. It's just like Rusty fans always bringing up the Attitude Era.
Yep.
Everything in the Attitude Era was good.
Oh, I'll admit.
Josh, you're a who? What are you saying? You're just like,
Jack.
screw that crap. I don't want to watch it. Jeez.
Yeah. There
Gosh.
you go. Skip Bayless in the mind.
Yeah, boy.
Oh boy, he's right, dude.
My Boston Celtics made this mistake signing Gordon Hayward on 4th of July. He was about to spit it out. Whoa.
Goodness. Gordon Hayward's a rebounder. They needed him, Skip Bayless. I needed Gordon Hayward. No!
There you
There
go.
you go. Thank you.
Who the hell muted me?
That wasn't me.
What?
That was Frank. Gordon Hayward's a big rebounder, Skip Bayless, so keep your mouth shut and eat your damn words. Yeah!
All right. Skippy Bayless said that my Boston Red Sox should put John Farrell in the hot seat.
What the hell for? The team's playing great.
Yeah, what? Yeah, dude. There's gotta be some sort of.
Oh, man.
How you see this thing?
37, and Skip Bayless, we're not even through the first half of the season yet. We're just about there. And you're saying John Farrell needs to be on the hot seat? Come on. They're playing good ball right now. Wow. That is awful. Next.
All right, next. Here we go, Mr.
Oh,
Angry
my
Man.
gosh.
By the way, Kristen Leahy still gets hot. Doesn't matter what show. I feel sorry that she has to surround herself with a jackass like Colin Cowherd.
Exactly. So do I, dude.
Yeah, I had a feeling with that being said that there was always more waterfall involved. Yeah.
Can't go wrong with Waterfall.
Oh, dude.
All right, here we go. Next one.
Of course not.
Stu Bass in the man.
Yeah.
My Boston Bruins will lose 70 games next year.
No, that ain't gonna happen. I doubt that.
Hey, let's do it bet. Who have more wins? The Las Vegas Golden Knights or the Boston Bruins?
Oh.
Should.
Out of it when it compares to the
This
Las
is like,
Nights. And I tell you what, let's all save up our money as much as we can, and let's go to a Las Vegas Golden Knights game and sit there and watch a hockey game. I take it Josh would not want to even go to a Las Vegas Golden Knights game. What about you,
By the way,
Frank?
I forgot to do this before the bash hour started. The
I'll be
following
Vegas.
bash session is scheduled for one fall.
one fall.
And it has a 30-minute time limit. Introducing the man that will be ripping Skippy Bayless to shreds more than a hooker does on Saturday nights.
What, dude?
Oh, man.
Oh, dude, and that hooker comment, really. I mean, my goodness.
Ooh.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about this, too. I know that if we did a show on the 4th of July. I know that we did a show on the 4th of July. I could say this, too. On this day in sports history, I'm sorry for saying this, too, Josh.
Boy.
This is your segment. I know this is your segment. Jeff Escow and Josh Lopez stayed up late watching something when a report came from Yahoo. Yeah, remember that? Yes.
Okay, this is a little showcase for everybody to understand my work ethic. There was a WWE Japan special on the WWE Network that me and Jeff watched at 2 o'clock in the morning. And covered that show the day of 4th of July. Before the fireworks were being blown off. This is like the morning of 4th of July.
Right.
So I was covering the show called Beast of the East. They had Brock Lesnar feature on it and all that. I'm covering the show, and Jeff goes on this big-ass rant about a player from the Steelers being traded to the New York Knicks.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, for the love of God. For all the whole world.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, old boy is right, dude.
I'll never forget Josh and Jeff's reaction. I just died laughing. I couldn't control it.
You're still here, dude.
Hey, who's the name of that writer that had Tony Romo in the top 5 list of quarterbacks?
Okay, I will never forget coming home from work because Josh and I always had our staff meetings at 2. Oh, get ready for this, Browning, at 2 p.m. So I had to come home quickly, shower, and get cleaned up because I was hot and I was just really tired from having to clean up filthy toilets. Okay, so anyway, I came home and I got showered and cleaned up. I was all good to go. I met with Josh on a Skype call, and I opened up this article, and I said, "Hey, Josh, check out this top 10 quarterback list. Tony Romo is ranked at number 5 or number 3 on James Purzelli's Fox Sports articles as a top 10 quarterback."
Oh, yeah. What was that, 3 years ago?
That was in 2015, and I'll never forget. Jeff exploded. He says, "James Purzelli, I want you on the show explaining yourself to me. Tony Romo is not a top 10 quarterback." Then ESPN said that Romo was on the top 15 list. I think he was like at number 5 or number 2. And
jeez.
Yeah, I said he wasn't even in the top 25.
Oh my gosh! And then Romo, we all said this too. Romo's only won 2 playoff games, and then Purzelli would say this to you, Browning and Josh and Frank and me. He would probably say, "Oh, it doesn't matter. Tony Romo still has a lot of big passing records. Let's not forget that now."
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, he's out of the NFL. Yeah, he's out of the NFL now. He's out of the NFL.
Yeah, for how long though? But yeah, Josh, James Purzelli. Boy, I tell you, a few years ago, journalism was really screwed up.
God, it still is.
I know it still is, but that was epic. Yahoo Sports.
The state of journalism is quite embarrassing, to be honest with you.
Oh man!
All right, next quote.
All right,
Boy.
Skip Bailson and bye.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
My boss at Celtics should bring in, wait for it, Chris Bosh as a backup power forward. They don't have enough big men on the Celtics.
No, I don't want Chris Bosh. Blast!
Dude, you sound like an animal. You sound like a filthy animal.
I heard that.
No, not bad. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna. You know what I'm gonna say? Take that. Stuff it. Anyway, Chris Bosh on the Celtics.
Oh man,
that is a bad scenario. Oh, Browning, stop it, Donnie Green boy. You're just happy because Chris Bosh won championships with your favorite player, LeBron James, and Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade. Oh, shut up.
Jeez.
Sorry, children. Got to keep these guys in line.
That's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Chris Bosh would have a better chance going to the Chicago Bulls.
No.
Yeah, Josh, have Chris Bosh on the Chicago Bulls.
That's fine. The Bulls will be a playoff team with him.
But they got Rondo. You still got to do it. Rondo.
No, Rondo's gone. We gotta blow it up because Nick Friedel hates the Bulls.
And Bulls fans want to see Fred Hoiberg fired as coach.
Yeah, that's just bullshit. I pardon the pun, but you gotta rip Fred Hoiberg. Leave the guy alone, man. He was a really good coach at Iowa State. You're gonna tell me he can't coach in basketball? Stop.
Yeah, and I can remember.
I just find it funny how serious Mark Silverman is on the radio, always going after Fred Hoiberg. Have you ever even had a conversation with the guy, Sylvie? Like, do you even know who he is and what he stands for? You're gonna take pot shots at him on the air, but you don't have the fucking balls to have him on your show.
And I remember when Bulls fans, I don't know when it was, I think they were disgusted about Thibodeau getting fired from the Bulls in May of 2015.
Man, he should have been fired. I mean, if you want to accept the fact that we only get past the second round, we only get to the second round with Tom Thibodeau because that's what he's best at.
Oh, great. Then
I'm sure
Hoiberg, then you know what, Clean up, that means Fred Hoiberg's going to be fired within a year, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, man.
I'm sure that Bulls fans would say, well, come on, Josh and Frank. Thibodeau got the Bulls to the Eastern Conference Finals one year. Let's not forget that.
Hey, Clip, I got to tell you something. That's one job that seems it's going to open up every 3 years. It's going to be the Bulls head coaching job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's going to be our next coach? Hubie Brown? I don't know. You know, I'm going to toss out a recommendation out there. Mark Jackson.
Mark Jackson, hey, you know
Get
what?
his ass off the ESPN booth and get him back on the sidelines.
You know what? Golden State played very well under him. They did.
I have
won all these titles.
Scenario. I have the perfect one who could be the Bulls coach, and I wonder how Josh and Frank would feel happy about this.
Don't say
a guy who works on the ESPN booth by the name of Jeff Van Gundy.
Oh, man.
Jeff Van Gundy, the next Bulls coach after next
Jalen Rose.
Or yet, Jalen Rose. I'll never forget when Jalen Rose blocked Josh. I think it was on Twitter.
Any ESPN personnel is going to be interviewed for the next Bulls head coaching job.
Hey, my favorite moment for the from the Sports World radio days was when I was doing Charles Barkley in the chat box, and then
I remember that.
And then Frank came in the second hour doing the Santa Claus.
No, it was right before Christmas, 2014.
You know, that was epic because I really thought that has to be Josh for Santa.
Hey, guys, remember
on a Skype call, Frank, you just had me howling. I just died.
Hey, guys, remember this one? Hey, remember this one? Would you like to pet Rudolph? I remember I texted Jeff. They said, hey, Jeff, would you like to pet Rudolph?
What does Jeff do? Jeff just blocked every Christmas.
He threw Santa out. Don't you recall, Shawnee? He threw Santa out.
Jeff.
Brownie, you remember that guy Gary Martin and his mother and his uncle? He made fake accounts.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
You remember?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You were there, Sean.
You know what? I miss Dr. Myth, dude.
Yeah.
Somebody did, and I came back from the trip, and Josh
I remember that.
I was in Boston. Actually, I was in Woburn, and I, of course, apparently was there. Josh called me, and that's saying, better get ready, Sean. There's somebody with creating a fake account getting into our – I forget. And then he was putting, like, vulgarity.
How long was that?
In there, too.
Yeah.
You know, Dr. Myth was going to fly into Chicago, and him and I were going to drive up to Milwaukee and basically invade and declare war on Milwaukee.
How long was that when that happened?
All right, Brownie, I got a quote for you.
This is good. I'm ready for this.
Yeah.
All right.
Enjoy, Donnie Green boy.
Would you stop saying that?
Yeah, dude. You don't even watch you don't even watch
goes around, comes around, and boy, I got you all good today. That makes me happy.
All right, boys. Skippy Bayless said that
Yeah.
Cavaliers made a mistake re-signing Richard Jefferson.
Yeah. Yeah, Browning. Richard Jefferson. It looks like the Cavs are going to go downhill. Frank, what the hell is this? Ew!
Hey,
Frank,
Bronny,
that's
I
not
wish I could
professional.
Ronnie, I wish I could lend you my fidget spinner that I have right now because you look like you can use it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
need
mean,
one.
how do you feel about what Skip Bayless said there, Browning, about bringing Richard Jefferson back and how he thinks it was a mistake?
What?
It's not a mistake, Skip.
What?
Next. And then.
What?
What?
And then.
Well, remember, Richard Jefferson's putting off retirement, and then he's going to
What?
want to try to come back and win that championship.
What?
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 Then.
Shut up!
Oh my god!
Next!
Oh my god!
Yeah, can we move on, please?
We're off the
Oh,
charts
shit.
today on Potluck Friday.
I love this.
And
guy.
then.
Oh, man, we're a hoot. We are great.
All right, skip us to the mine.
Yeah.
My Boston Celtics will not make the playoffs this year.
Oh,
I disagree.
Wow.
that's
Okay.
it. I'm going, oh, man. Ah! Goodness.
Good enough to hear him, dude. So, Brownie, now tell us about the PTW event tonight, dude.
It's gonna be a legendary Larry D versus Carolina Water Mixer of wrestling. But Ricky Cardinal tonight.
Dude, any titles?
Who the hell is muting me?
Any titles at stake, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Which ones?
BTW heavyweight title.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right, who the hell is muting
Not
me?
the heavyweight title, elite title belt.
oh,
The
okay.
Boston Celtics will make the playoffs, Skip Bayless, and have a chance for a deep playoff run. Shut up, Brian. Shut up. I'm just kidding. Yeah, they're going to go to the playoffs and get far, and maybe they'll get to the NBA Finals. I know that if the Celtics had to play the Warriors in the finals next year, Josh should be looking forward to that than a Cavaliers-Warriors finals.
Yeah,
I
probably.
wanted to say this. This is one of my favorite lines from the movie Step Brothers. This house is a fucking prison. on planet bullshit and the galaxy of this sucks camel dicks.
Oh.
Oh man! Oh, remember when they were fighting over the drum set? He's like, "I'm gonna teabag your drums." Go watch Step Brothers if you want a good laugh this weekend, guys. Go. I know it's old, but go watch Step Brothers.
I can watch it for free
breaking
somewhere.
news. This comes from Big D from Dallas, Texas. Cowboys Damian Wilson charged with aggravated assault with deadly weapon.
Well,
Dude, he was charged. It doesn't mean it. I hope it's not true.
The 24-year-old Wilson was arrested after he, quote, intentionally backed his truck into a female while parking at Toyota Stadium during Fresco's Freedom Fest. He then, quote, brandished a rifle at another male, causing him to be in fear. Wow.
man.
I just hope it ain't true. I don't want to.
Well, you remember, NFL players are becoming criminals these days. That's sad. You paid all that money, and then boom, you screw up like that. And then, of course, the Cowboys will be ready this year, Browning, with Dak Prescott.
Oh.
Hey, Brownie, don't forget, don't hinder gender.
Don't forget, though, too, Josh, we're not far away from Jerry World.
Jerry World. What are you talking about, dude? It's in Dallas. What are you talking about, dude? I don't get it.
Remember, Jerry
By the
World.
way, Jerry World is in Arlington, Texas, not Dallas, Texas.
But Jerry World wants a Super Bowl. I think Jerry Jones will be getting ready to open up his mouth in a few weeks and believe that this will be the year the Cowboys win the Super Bowl. It's been 22 years since the Cowboys' last Super Bowl. I wonder how Frank feels about those Cowboys this year.
That should be competitive. I like Dak. I'll say this: I do like Dak Prescott a lot.
And then.
Oh, jeez.
Well, the question is, what type of a year is he going to have?
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Much of a good year as Lonzo Ball will.
Oh, man.
Well, you got to remember,
Right.
Jerry Jones comes out and says that he believes every year the Cowboys will go to the Super Bowl and bring back America's team. America's team, the Cowboys.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, right. Whatever, dude.
You know what would get me interested in the NFL games on Thanksgiving? That there's no games at Jerry World. No Cowboys on Thanksgiving.
Really?
Just for 1 year.
There's no. Oh, okay. So that's what you would want.
This 1 year of no Cowboys on Thanksgiving. Then I'll be interested.
What the hell? Why do we? I mean, come on. The Cowboys have always been playing football.
I mean, you got to give Detroit a break. I mean, there's really not that much to celebrate or do in Detroit, so give them that one yearly tradition so they get their spotlight.
Well, think about it this way. 1 year later, Minnesota will play Detroit on Thanksgiving, and they played last year, and Detroit won it on a game-winning field goal. And then don't forget, the L.A. Chargers play the Dallas Cowboys on Thanksgiving afternoon, and then on Thanksgiving night, you'll have the New York Giants taking on the Washington Redskins. Don't forget, we have 3 games on that day for Thanksgiving.
Why are you thinking about Thanksgiving now? Let's enjoy the summer, dude. We should be talking about Thanksgiving.
Don't forget, Frank.
I'll never forget the Bears. I'll never forget the Bears beating up the Packers on Thanksgiving. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was when Brett Favre had his number retired.
Well, yeah, and that pissed off Packer fans.
Everybody said that the Bears were going to get their ass kicked in that game, and it didn't happen.
I remember.
Nope, it did not.
Josh called me, and he was all happy, and he messaged me about how the Bears won like 17-13, and boy, that pissed off a bunch of Packer fans.
That's what?
And then
next quote. Here we go.
Yeah,
right. We have 3 more quotes for today.
Cool.
Oh no!
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Ready for Browning? I hope so.
My New England Patriots will trade away Danny Amendola to the Chicago Bears for, wait for it.
Hurry up, dude.
Let's see. Daniel Braverman.
That's a stupid bullcrap trade.
Player.
I don't want Amendola. Amendola caught the game-time 2-point conversion that tied the game up at 28. Come on.
That was a fluke.
Remember Skip said Amendola was supposed to go to the Eagles?
Browning, shush up, you Donnie Green fan. Donnie Green boy and LeGarrette Blount fan. You can be happy all you want because you know what? After LeGarrette Blount, when LeGarrette Blount is done in Philadelphia, he could come right back up east, up to New England. He'd be welcome home, right back up to New England.
Why would you want to go to Massachusetts in a state that's filled with racists?
Because he's a champion. He's won 2 Super Bowl championships.
Just because you're a champion, you can deal with racism in Boston.
Yeah, and win in Boston and all of New England. That's why we're called the New England Patriots.
We should call it the Boston Racisms.
Ew!
I'm not getting involved in this, dude.
But I'm not lying though. There's a lot of racists out there in Boston. I had to deal with racism at the airport in Boston.
Dude, there's racists everywhere you go.
It's bad out there.
I mean, it's sad, but that's the truth.
When I was there, people looked at me as class, and I think there was a lot of class when I was in Mass.
All right, next.
All right, Ronnie, this one's for you.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready for this.
Skippy Bayless said that Carson Wentz will have a horrible sophomore year.
Oh, that. Josh Schaap, I'll tell you, Frank, that is an awful thing to put there. Trump at Fenway, you squirt. That's awful and evil.
As Kurt Angle said, it's true. Oh, it's damn true.
But yeah, Browning, Carson wins another one. Yeah, like we said, Browning, don't forget what Skip Bayless said a couple months ago about the Eagles being 115.
Why do I have to meet? Somebody else do it.
You know, I haven't done a Trump quote and we haven't had attention Walmart shoppers yet, but I'm going to do it right now.
Oh, yeah.
Quote of the day where Sean's going to be punching walls and etc. and Frank will do the attention Walmart shoppers. Here we go.
All right, this is the last quote. I'll do it.
Yep. Skippy Bale said, "Am I?"
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
What?
Yeah.
My Boston Red Sox should replace Dave Dombrowski with Donald Trump.
Oh.
There's your Trump quote.
Attention, Super Walmart shoppers. Repeat, attention, Super Walmart shoppers. We have a pathetic unit in the produce produce aisle beating the meat. Please, arrest him, but use gloves.
Oh my
Arrest
God.
him, but need to use gloves. He's beating the meat.
Oh. Oh my God.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Huh? Jeez,
Oh
man.
my God.
Brody, I'm happy you're going to the PTW show tonight.
Yep. Can't wait.
Oh, that's awful. That is a horrible way to end the last.
Thank you, or Frank, I should say.
Stop muting me, you bastard. Stop. Anyway,
You did.
now anyway, I have to say, if you brought Trump to the Red Sox and he took over for Dombrowski, I would barf and be sick, and I wouldn't want to be around anybody.
Do it all right. Do it.
It would be horrible. It would be a travesty and a sad example. Ugh,
Whatever, dude.
don't hit me with that whatever. Shut up. Now, anyway, I don't understand why the crap I have to deal with this, but Trump is never going to be allowed in Boston. Oh, yeah. Browning, you Donnie Green boy, be quiet.
All right, I don't know. That's a wrap for the Scoop House Bat Shower. We'll have some more quotes for you on Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great. Oh, that's going to be fun.
Phenomenal.
Don't forget, before we go to the spoken word, we got to do some predictions for Great
Oh,
Balls
yes.
of Fire.
Hey, we got Brock Lesnar in there too, dude.
By the way, I'm
Yep.
giving some echo while my phone.
Take it away with the wrestling. There you guys go.
All right.
Sean, why don't you come back here? You like to talk, Sean? Get your ass back here. You know about wrestling. You like to call him Donnie Green boy, so obviously you're talking wrestling. Yeah, get your fat ass back here, dude.
You know something, Donnie Green boy? I hope. Hey, I only was doing that to bust his chops. Donnie Green boy. Donnie Green boy.
All right,
Guys, wouldn't it be
Come
good
on.
to see Sean get F5 by Lesnar?
kickoff show. Here we go.
Woohoo!
The power of Tozawa versus
Oh, my.
Neville
Oh, boy.
for the
That's a
cruiserweight title. I'm going with Neville.
You know what they're due? I'm gonna say level 2.
Ronnie.
Neville.
All right.
Neville.
Never.
All right. 30. This is the first time ever. 30-minute tag team Iron
Wow.
Man match for the Raw tag team titles.
It's only half of that.
The Hardys versus Cesaro and Sheamus.
Oh.
I'm going with Cesaro and Sheamus.
I'm going with the Hardys, though. I'm gonna say it's an upset here. I'm going the Hardys. I never liked them during the Attitude Era, but you know what? I think though half an hour. Wait, you said an Iron Man match? This is only half an Iron Man match. Iron Man match is 60 minutes.
No, this is a 30-minute Iron Man.
Yeah, half an Iron Man match.
I'm
Brownie,
going with Cesaro. Excuse me. Cesaro and Sheamus.
all right. Next one, Miz with the Miztourage. I love that, by the way. Miz has his own entourage now. Miz versus Dean Ambrose for the IC title.
Dean Ambrose, the entourage is going to turn on the Miz. Watch.
No, I think Miz will win. I think Heath Slater and Rhino go after the Miztourage, but Maurice will cost Ambrose the match. We gotta remember the wife is still out there with her devilish scorn. All right, next one. Enzo.
I got the Miz.
Enzo. Oh, you got the Miz Browning? All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Enzo versus Big Cass. I don't think this match is going to happen. I think Big Cass will attack Enzo in the back, and then Kurt will send them home. So I don't actually think this match will happen.
Doesn't Big Cass? I think the match will happen, but it's not going to be a long match.
No.
What do you guys got?
Big Cass, I'm going to take him, dude.
Big Cass.
All right.
All right, I'm going Brownie. Brownie and I are Big Cass, dude.
All right, this one's going to be a barn burner. Seth Rollins versus Bray Wyatt.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
man.
hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah, dude.
I'm going with Bray Wyatt on this one.
Dude, watch. There's going to be weapons in this match, dude.
No, there won't.
I think there will be. Yeah, there will be. There'll be.
It's not a no DQ match.
So just wait. They'll get them when the ref's distracted. I'm going Bray Wyatt, dude. I want Seth Rollins to win, but I'm going to go with Bray Wyatt.
Seth Rollins.
Seth freaking Rollins.
Seth freaking Rollins.
All right, Alexa Bliss defending her Raw Women's title against Sasha Banks.
Sasha's gonna get the title.
I'm going with Alexa.
I'm gonna say Sasha gets. Alexa loses it to Sasha, dude.
All right, how about this one? An ambulance match.
Yes, finally.
I'm not finished with you.
Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. These two have
Strowman.
been having the rivalry of the year so far. I don't care what anybody says.
Bronze is going to be put in the ambulance, dude. Just watch.
I'm going with Romans.
That's what I'm taking.
Bro!
Hey, this is a
I'm
great.
not finished with you!
Hey, Brownie, isn't this a great weekend of wrestling, dude?
Yep.
Damn right. All right, main event time. Brock Lesnar, Samoa Joe for the Universal title.
I'm going for Brock, and I think Brock's going to win. He's got Paul Heyman in his corner. Are you nuts?
Samoa Joe.
Wow. I'm going to go with Brock. I kind of hope Brock can go the fuck home and stay the fuck home, but
I've been with
Dude,
Samoa
are you
Joe.
nuts? Paul Heyman's in his corner. No way.
Paul Heyman doesn't have to go home, but Brock can go home.
I've been with Samoa Joe since NXT, so.
All right.
True, dude.
That's WWE Great Balls of Fire coming up this Sunday live on the WWE Network from Dallas, Texas, at the American Airlines Center.
Sean, who do you have in these matches, dude?
Oh, I wonder if Jerry Jones will be there too.
Sean, who do you have in these
Will Mark
matches?
Cuban be there?
I would not. Hey, Josh, I would not be surprised if maybe Mark Cuban is there.
Mark Cuban's already been in a match, dude.
Well, let's remember, Mark Cuban is a billionaire. He can't afford to go to that.
What?
Oh, shit. Cripes.
Great
Are we on the spoken word now?
Yes, we are.
All right. So who wants to go first?
I guess I'll go because I can't think of anything better. If you wake up every morning, consider yourself to have a pretty darn good life. My spoken word of the day.
All right, I'm going to say this too. Enjoy, of course, the wrestling. The wrestling preview tonight. Of course, Major League Baseball first half of the season is over with.
Yeah, we get the
got to
point.
say this too. I know Frank had already gone over the update, but it's so hard to believe. First half already done. We're almost close to the Midsummer Classic.
Right.
Flying. I know it's already. My dad was saying to me yesterday, I can't believe it's already July already. I was like, I know. Anyway, great to be back as always after that vacation. Hope everybody had a great holiday. Enjoy Potluck Friday and enjoy the weekend. We'll be back on Monday. And for people out here in Idaho who have listened, please stay hydrated on a very hot day. And, of course, it's going to be hot the next few weeks. All right. But anyway, stay cool, be positive, and never take the negativity from anybody. Amen.
Cool. All right. Big Wig, go ahead.
I already gave it.
I
Dude.
win.
Frank wins, so I guess it's Browning.
Oh, okay.
By the way, I won't be here. I won't be here on Monday, though.
Oh, you going somewhere?
I gotta work.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll be back here next Friday, folks.
I'll be here Friday.
For the summer times, we'll just keep it to Fridays. Because
Yeah, Mondays are bad. Mondays are bad for me. Plus, I gotta meet with my boss from US Sports Pages now every Monday.
All right, we'll just do it on Fridays now.
So once football season comes, we'll be able to hopefully do a lot more shows. Oh, I'm sorry, Browning.
Spoken word is a good show. Good show as always. And shout out again, my boy Chucky Smooth. I missed that.
What up, Chucky T. Smooth?
What up, Chucky T. Smooth, Donnie Green boy?
Sean, who do you got? Sean, who do you got?
I just
Who do you got for Great Balls of Fire, Sean?
I have gotten each and every one of you since you called me the Grinch, and I'm loving every minute of it.
Oh.
Josh.
Shut up.
Brother, you're up. I'm going to play another Macarena for Josh. And
my spoken word of the day is to be the authentic product that is yourself. Also, don't forget, you're the director of your life story, and never change that. And never let anybody impugn your character either, you rat bastards. All right, on that note, thank you guys so much for checking out this week's edition of the Sports Drive. We'll be back here next Friday. Make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel, get all previous editions of the Sports Drive. Yes. Make sure to follow Browning at Twitter at Brownie Master. Follow Walmart Boy at Twitter at Sean Man Red Sox. I'm at Twitter and Instagram at Notorious Joshi. Follow the Big Bag Win at Twitter at Big Win Frank. And check out the Stone Man as well on Arena Sports Network as well. That rat bastard. You know, he likes to talk smack to us in the chat room, but he never shows up on the show to back up his claims.
I know, and I feel bad for the Macarena brother. He refuses to even show up. Another Macarena brother. Hey,
I'm coming.
Macarena.
Jeez.
Okay.
Make it good. Make sure you practice your Macarena dances.
On that note, make sure to follow us at Twitter at @DSports_Drive on Twitter. That's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for checking out today's edition of the Sports Drive. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy Great Balls of Fire, and we'll see y'all next week.
Bye.
And then
I'm not finished with you.